Hey folks, welcome to Playing in Traffic. Sorry for the wind. Let's see if this helps. Not a big intro, but a little bit of long form content because the prehistoric horseshoe crab has made its appearance on the Delaware Bay, and that's where I'm going right now. And you're going to get a really down low look at what it's like to be in with the horseshoe crabs. So let's get it started and cue the music, baby. So this is a real special time of the year. You can Google basically the kind of scientific, these things are saving lives. Very important in terms of science, okay, to start. So they play a significant role in many different ways. Also feeding some of these rare seabirds as well. Now I'm pretty sure that's why they closed the beach down to one end, because that's where those particular seabirds will feed as they move up into the Arctic. Why do I know that? Because I read it on that sign that was down there. So yeah, this is going to happen once a year. The timing of it is usually, I always remembered it as the first full moon in May. But having Googled this topic of when do the horseshoe crabs appear on the Delaware Bay, it's a high tide, which we got. They usually, now if this was nighttime high tide, we'd be looking at probably double the amount of horseshoe crabs. But in May and June, it does specifically say that those spring months of May and June. And yeah, they'll come in here and breed and make babies and make eggs and feed these birds and continue to process so that every year, look at this folks, look at this. Now, down my end of the beach was this way further south, not way further south, say like 3/4 of a mile south. They're not there, so, and I've noticed that over the years. This is their spot, the north end of the beach of the villas, and I'm sure all over the place. Delaware too, I'm sure. If you're watching this and you're from Delaware, I'm sure you can account for the crabs being there. But look at them shining in the sun in all their glory. The prehistoric horseshoe crab has returned for another season of breeding fun. May 2025, right here in the Delaware Bay in the Villas, New Jersey. What they're going to do, I'm going to use this as an outro. What they're going to do is the specialists the scientists who are going to log, you know, how many horseshoe crabs compared on a yearly basis. What they're going to do is one of these days, or probably nights, they're going, where's my one wheel at? Oh, there it is down there. They're going to bring these, it looks like a 3x3 foot screen, square screen. And they're going to put it over a batch of horseshoe crabs, and then they count that amount that's fit in that screen, I guess, to determine, you know, year in and year out, the kind of volume that there is. And folks, this is the way I like to spin these when they're upside down. When they're on their backs, I'll usually not use, they are very safe. I'll flip them like that. I don't know if you saw that on camera. I'll flip them, I won't use their tails to do that. I'll grab the side of the shell and just flip them. This one's not going to be thrilled, but there they are, the beauty, the prehistoric. I'm covering one of its eyeballs. There it is. Very innocent. They just roam around and do their thing, and they don't bother anybody, and they're not hurting anybody either. So we're going to put you back. Thank you for the moment that we've shared, and you will go back in the water. So yeah, that's about it from here for this long form. It's just a big day. It's important to me. I've been looking at these crabs probably for the better part of 50 years, over 50 years of being on this beach from time to time. And you can see, well, actually off in the distance, and we'll close out with this image. Off in the distance, the birds have come in. The birds are ready to rock with this too. They're definitely part of the whole system and the greatness of the horseshoe crab. All right, folks, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you next episode. Have a great day, pleasant tomorrow. Get outside, get some fresh air. This is a great day in this particular neck of the woods up in South Jersey. I hope things are safe where you're at, and I will see you next episode.